Hello guys, and welcome to another review from Optics Trade YouTube channel. As you can see, today we have here a Leica Visus ILWV. This rifle scope has model range of 3 to 12 by 50. As you all probably know by now, Leica is one of the finest optics producers in the world. They pride themselves with a long time history as an optics producer. They made some major breakthroughs, milestones, and achievements in the field of sport optics, which other companies inherited. The company was invented in the middle of 19th century, more precisely in 1849, in the town of Wetzlar, which is in Germany. The founder of the company was Ernst Leitz Sr. Nowadays, Leica camera, as they are called, employs more than 1,600 people from all over the world. They are also constantly looking for new and innovative ideas in the field of sport optics. The company is producing optical products such as rifle scopes, rangefinders, binoculars, monoculars, spotting scopes. They're also designing their own ballistic programs. And of course, they're manufacturing their very famous cameras, which are one of the best in the world in terms of quality and, of course, other features. They're also producing the corresponding optical accessories for the previously named categories of optical products and much more. So the series Visus we have here, these rifle scopes are suitable for hunting in various different situations. For example, model 1 to 4 by 24 is designed mainly for driven hunts. Our model, which we have here, 3 to 12 by 50, is a bit of a all-rounder, so it's suitable for all-round use, for low light, for daytime hunting, for a more specific medium to close range, and a bit more longer distances. And the model 2.5 to 10 by 42, which we already reviewed on our channel, and you can take a look at that video, is suitable for stalking and mountain hunting. So this model is approximately 340 millimeters long, which is something normal in this zoom range, in the zoom range of this type of rifle scopes. The weight of this rifle scope is 620 grams and 660 grams if this rifle scope is equipped and designed with a rail. Like all models from Visus series, as we can see, this rifle scope features black color, but it also can be ordered with a gloss color, which adds more to the old school and vintage look of a rifle scope. Please also take note that when you think of ordering a rifle scope with gloss color, you can only order it from Leica, from Visus series. So no other rifle scope from Leica is available with gloss color. The tube diameter of this rifle scope is 30 millimeters, or it can also be ordered with a Zeiss ZM-VM rail. The parallax is non-adjustable, it's fixed at 91 meters or 100 yards, sorry. And generally, as we mentioned, it rifle scope is of course designed for hunting at medium to long range. As we can see, the design is very nice looking, it's very neat and nice. The rifle scope is not so very big, but it's very appropriate for, as we mentioned it, for this type of rifle scope with this zoom range. It's quite light. Actually, it's not very hard. We've reviewed some rifle scopes in this zoom range which were much more heavier. So this rifle scope is nothing special in terms of weight. This is positive. You can, as we mentioned, that you can also order this rifle scope with gloss color. So again, this is the only rifle scope from Leica rifle scope series which can be ordered with gloss color. And it's also possible to order this rifle scope with a rail, so size ZMVM rail. So the zoom range of this rifle scope is 3 to 12 with 4 times zoom factor, as all rifle scopes from Leica Visus series. The lens diameter is 50 millimeters, and the rifle scope offers 50 millimeters. Rifle scope offers 90% of light transmission. The field of view at the highest magnification is 3.2 meters on 100 meters and 11.5 meters on 100 meters. On 100 meters at the lowest magnification. The field of view is quite good, but it has some points to improve in this department. The eye relief of this rifle scope is 100 millimeters, which is really phenomenal, and it also features very small tunnel effect, which is a bit more negative factor for this product. Basically, rifle scope is usable with any caliber. It's fully shock proof. It's also waterproof and fog proof. The rifle scope, as we can see here, perhaps you can see it a bit worse than I, is made in Portugal. So this is a Portugal-made rifle scope, which Leica offers for 10 years of warranty. So what's worth pointing out here is the eye relief, which is really something else in this with this rifle scope. And in the zoom range, field of view is not the best. It could be a bit better. And we also mentioned another a bit more bad side factor of this rifle scope, the tunnel effect. So this is all for the general and optical properties for this rifle scope. Next, we will elaborate a bit on the reticle properties of this rifle scope. Rifle scope's reticle is placed in the second focal plane. The reticle is of course suitable primarily only for hunting, and it also has an illuminated central dot. There is only L4A reticle available with this rifle scope, so this is purely a very pure hunting rifle scope. As for the illumination control system, it's basically the same as with the model 2.5 to 10. As we can see, the position is located on the left side turret knob. The illumination is usable both in daytime and in low light. We can quickly mention that the dot definition is very good, and of course the brightness of the illumination is completely usable in daytime. Illumination has, as you can see, 9 settings, but you can see there are this white dots here, which basically don't mean a turn off function, but they mean they are designed as a intensifier. So this is basically, as you can see with numbers, we have 0, 1, and then this white dot, and then 3. So this dot is basically 2. It's not an auto turn off function as we are used with some other rifle scopes, but it basically intensifies the illumination. The illumination system also has an auto turn off function. When you place the rifle scope in a vertical position, it automatically turns off to save battery. For example, this is meant mostly for when you have a rifle scope mounted on a gun, and you go, for example, for on a break, and you place the rifle somewhere, for example, in the vertical position, and you forget to turn off the illumination, so the illumination automatically turns off. This is a very intelligent system to save the battery. The the new illumination system is better than with the ERI models. The dot definition, as we mentioned, is very fine. And also the setting 5, as we can see here, 5 and below are also suitable for low hunting. So we can say this is a middle option, so from 5 and above for daytime hunting, for daytime usage, and from 5 and below for low light hunting. If we continue to the turrets, this rifle scope, and as all others from Visus series, are designed with, as we can see, hunting turrets, but this is only in original. So in original, rifle scope is designed with hunting turrets, but there is also a possibility to order this rifle scope with BDC turrets. So bullet drop compensation turrets, or ASV turrets, which are designed and meant for a bit of a long range hunting. The click value is 1 centimeter on 100 meters, or 0.1 milliradians. The number of turns is multi-turn. We can see it has no turn indicator, which is also not necessary. Basically, the hunting rifle scopes don't need the turn indicator. The total travel for elevation and windage is 1.2 meters on 100 meters, with 10 milliradian travel in 1 turn. The only way to remove the turrets is by unscrewing, as we can see, unscrewing this screw here. So this is the only method to remove the turrets. You have to remove the turrets if you want to insert install or insert the BDC turret. The turrets also have no locking function, which is also not a necessity with a hunting rifle scope. If we continue to the turrets, mechanical properties, we can hear that they are audible enough. If you make sure for yourself. This is basically enough, because when you are setting the clicks, you are mostly doing this. You're not doing this very oftenly, so it's basically not as necessary to be loud and audible as with tactical rifle scopes. So this is only set once or 2 times per year, based on the hunter. The click feel is very crisp. Each click is very nicely defined, and it offers a very satisfying feeling. The turrets are also appropriately hard to use, so they are not very easy to use and they are not very hard to use. I would say these are perfect hunting turrets for this rifle scope in this price range. There's quite hard to get better turrets in this price range than with Leica Visus. Scope is overly designed with very good hunting turrets, of course, for this price range, as we mentioned it. And it's also very good that you can order it with a BDC turret, or bullet drop compensation turret. So at the end of our review, we will name the minuses and pluses, and we will start with the bad points of this rifle scope. The field of view could have been a bit better. We've experienced some rifle scopes which have perhaps a bit worse field of view in this price range, and we've reviewed some rifle scopes which have better. So we can say there's really some place for improvement in this department. The tunnel effect, a very small tunnel effect, is present throughout the magnification range. This is not a so very negative factor, but it's we can say it is negative from the perspective, from our point of view. Basically, because we're reviewing a Leica rifle scope, which they claim to be one of the best. Rifle scope could have a bit better eye box, and also a bit more negative factor is that there are also rifle scopes available in the same price range from the competitors, which have 6 times zoom factor. So a really 2 times better zoom factor than this rifle scope for the same price range. This is perhaps a bit more negative side of this rifle scope. And if it counts, the rifle scope is made in Portugal and not in Europe. Some would say this is a good feature. Some would say this is the bad feature. It's really up to a customer, we can say, how they determine this information of where the rifle scope is made in. If we go to the pluses, as we can see, rifle scope has generally very nice design. It also can be ordered with glass color. The rifle scope is relatively light. We've experienced throughout our reviews some rifle scopes in this category which were more heavy than this one. So this is a plus of its own. It has a very good turrets. Also the new illumination system, which is better, as we mentioned it a few times today, is better than with ERI rifle scope. The dot, the clearness of dot is very nice, so definition is very, very good. And of course, if you order this rifle scope with glass color, you can say you have a vintage old school rifle scope. So this is really a positive feature if you look at it that way. And also we can go through the eye relief. The eye relief feature, this rifle scope features 100mm eye relief, which is astonishing with this rifle scope. The rifle scope includes instruction manual, lens cleaning cloth, lens covers, test certificate, CR2032 battery, and warranty card. So this is all for this review for today. If you enjoyed watching it, if you wish to add something, if you wish to ask a question, you can quickly leave a comment below, or you can subscribe to our channel. Take care until next time.